and Keisha Dior.
Nah. Those are elbows. Never really did it wrong.
He jumped into my seat on the bus. That's
She'll be that mom that helps the kid, like helps her kid with every project. So I feel like that's a great quality to have because I'm not that creative as a person, and I feel like that creativity and that ambition is a great mix.
Hey guys, my name is Jakia McCody Head and I go to Bennett College. I'm a journalism major and I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Luther Holman. Go to A&T. I'm currently studying at Science Sports Science. I'm looking forward to being physical therapy.
I'm Melanie Jones. I am an alum of North Carolina A&T. Currently, I work at UNC Charlotte.
My name is Jarrell Mattis. I'm currently a senior computer science student at North Carolina A&T.
So my name is Deandra. I graduated from North Carolina A&T in 2017, and my major was psychology.
My name is Jeremy. Go to A&T. I graduate in May of 2018.
Hi, my name is Tasia Hoskins,
And I'm Brandon Hoskins.
and we're the Hoskins clan.
It was an honors chemistry class, so he was transferred in there, and I saw him. I was like, he cute a little bit, but I'm not gonna give him no time of day. And then I like always try to make up some like little questions that I had for him so he could talk to me.
Like she didn't know the work. She knew all the work. She wanted to make up little questions like she knew the whole work. Even though she was in the honors class before I was in the honors class.
I knew all the answers.
I was working at McDonald's at the time, and she came through the drive-thru, and I was like, man, I gotta holler at her. They were like, oh, she's so much older than you, you can't really get her. But it was a challenge to me, so.
I'm 2 years older than him, so I thought it was a joke, and he thought it was a challenge, so it balanced out.
Yeah. Well, we met at the church that we got married at. She moved from California with her family about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Weird.
Difficult. Complicated. Moody.
And Karen.
Ambitious. I would say he's the most ambitious guy that I know. He would work 3 jobs if he has to get what he needs to get done and be an engineer on top of that. So ambitious would be the first word that comes to my mind about him.
I would say creative. Probably one of the most creative people I know.
Hardworking. Black love means to me, it just means 2 black people that are in love, but it's like basically like a hashtag type of thing, like where people can show that there's not just black people. There are black people who are in love and that can actually co-parent together and exist and it not be an awkward situation between each other. Because there's a lot of negative connotation on black people in love and how we never get married and things like that. So I feel like that is just exactly what that is, just broadcasting what actual black love is, and it does exist.
Well, for me, it's being with my best friend. We always having fun together. It's nobody I could have this much fun with in the world. And just to know that I had a black queen beside me that cooks.
Yeah, right, boy.
When I think of black love, I think about, well, first, love. Like, what is love? A lot of love is different to a lot of different people. I mean, you can have love like you love your mom. You can have love like you love your friend. But when we talk about black love, you got to think about what it means to be black. And I feel like a lot of people don't really think about that. It's more so being able to not only embrace your culture, but to embrace what it is to be, black. And that's a very powerful thing to say, because being black is so difficult in this world nowadays that we have to be able to love each other. So when you embrace that word black love, it's not only about loving somebody, but it's about loving yourself as a black person and the person that you're with.
Yes.
Black love means to me a couple that accepts like each other's differences, that accepts that there's gonna be a lot of bumps in the road, because like a personal relationship like this is like any type of relationship, so it's work. And I feel like those couples that we like look up to, like they went through stuff, but we don't always see it. But so it's just like it's a journey and it's a process and it's a big part of life.
Yeah. Personally, I would say love, period, is just be able to, using the word itself, sorry, but it's to love one another, to actually care for one another, not just putting up with, quote unquote, putting up with each other, learning from each other, not just the sexual attraction, but much more than just the physical attraction.
Being who you are and embracing yourself, but being a part of something with somebody else that like is similar to you.
I think black love is, I think we as black people go through struggles, so I guess black love is finding somebody that will struggle with you until you make it, like until y'all both make it. Somebody that's gonna go through the struggle with you.
Like I said, we're genuine. We go through our struggles out every day, but we don't let that define us. We don't let that define our marriage. And we're strong. We're a strong black couple that don't let anything knock us down, push us around, or we don't take any risks.
Honestly, man, it's been some times. I feel like when it comes to black love, being in our relationship, it's more so a lot of the things that we've been through. So being in school together, it's great to see. It's great to be able to not only see yourself being educated by an HBCU, but the person that you're with, being able to meet somebody that you're with in an HBCU and tell that story to your kids. I think that's a very beautiful thing. But as far as black love in our relationship, it's more so a lot of the situations that we've been through. So living together, which is an experience. Working, having to not only work for yourself but work for somebody else. Being able to think about somebody else before yourself. So I more so say black love in our situation would be a lot of the experiences we went through as young adults, more so going into our adult life. So.
I feel like our love is like I said, it's friendship. In order to really have a successful relationship, you have to build that friendship foundation before, because that is when you're in a relationship and you're married and you've been together for years, that love goes, but that friendship stays forever.
I think like at the end of the day, like he has my back with whatever I do. And like finding myself and who I am, like he supports that no matter what. So like I think every day we grow and we get more, fall more in love, and then us being black.
The persistence is not just something that I just want you to know that.
Yeah, exactly. Fighting for each other.
It's like looking in the mirror sometimes. Sometimes I see myself just because of how she acts and how she gets over things, or when she's going through something, how she acts. Like, she has anxiety. I have anxiety sometimes. But she definitely shows it. Not to y'all, but...
Faithfulness. Listen, faithfulness, okay?
Dang, I might sound bad saying it. Strength. Tasia has a lot of strength, like a lot of strength. I've never experienced that before. She won't let anything get her down. If she may cry, but it's tears of, all right, it happened. now I'm about to move on, and that's amazing.
Compassion. He is so compassionate. I am very cold because of the experiences I've been through. I mean, I'm so cold. I've broke up with him maybe 30 times. Like, when I'm done, I am done. I'm so cold. But his compassion has made me a lot more patient, and he's worked with me. He knows that, okay, Melanie, you're breaking up with me on the surface. This is not how you really feel. You need to take a step back and actually embrace what you're saying. So he checks me a lot, and he balances me. He is definitely the yin to my yang. So he's a Capricorn, I'm a Taurus. We balance each other perfectly.
She's loyal. She sticks by me. She's gonna help me and make me like a better me. She actually wants to see me genuinely succeed and not, uplift me, make me a better person. Black love.
Freshman year is your time to
That's your
right
time.
away.
That is your time.
I had a whole phase. I was a hoe not long ago. I'm just playing. No, I feel like the whole phase, I feel like every person has that time where they are exploring and they're having fun. I don't count it as a whole phase, but I'm just saying if you are out there and you having multiple persons or whatever, just protect yourself. That's all. But every person, before they get married, everybody wants to go through that phase, like, oh, let me just get it out of my system. But everybody's was a thought before you were a thought. Don't play, you had all the girls. He just the breakup king, that's why.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't consider that a whole phase. I mean, it's just, there wasn't serious relationships.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do
believe
believe
it's true.
I do believe everybody has had that whole phase, or they haven't hit it.
Yeah,
before.
exactly. I feel like it comes at different, like for different people, it comes at different times in your life. So, but everybody goes through that.
I would say that's like 95% true. I feel like it's like a 5% chance out there that people don't care too much about the relationship or sex. It's literally about their aspirations. That's like 5% though. The rest of them, they be out there.
Yes. And even, like, let's just say I get a call that he's pulled over by an officer. My whole mindset is completely different from my white counterpart or my Hispanic counterpart. That aspect of black love is something that only black couples can relate to. So even that explanation and that example, that would be a resemblance of black love, having a certain like soul connection where if he stopped by an officer or if he's going to court, if he's having like drama with a baby mama or something, like it's a different type of relationship and correspondence with black people and black love in general.
It's definitely different because you have so many different kind of ways people act, and like, I don't know, it's just a whole different culture. So I don't know, dating over here is just A&T would be so different from UNCG.
Oh God, man, that has happened so many times.
Well, actually, hold on. Let me take it.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So it's more so about trusting the person that you're with, but it's more so also putting that person in their place. So, me personally, I would allow my significant other to answer the phone, but answer the phone while I'm around them, simply so that we can game plan how this is gonna go.
I know that I would black out because I know how sensitive I am and like, but if before he told me like there was no communication before I was in the picture and it's been a while since they stopped talking and this person just randomly like just called, I would probably answer the phone.
yo, why are you calling? It's really been simple as that. Now I'll probably answer the phone like, why are you calling her? Like, there's no point.
Jazz, you already know the answer to the question, honey. She will be dead, and he will be dead too, because he needs to be telling her, don't be calling. And plus, his girlfriends know, well, his ex-girlfriends know me, so they know I'm crazy.
With her, I trust Tasia. She handles situations very well, and when something needs to be nipped in the bud, it gets nipped in the bud. When I have to step in, then hey.
Bad news for everybody.
Well, I'm Melanie, and
I'm Uriel.
we are Black Love.